current facilities in Windsor, in terms of the hospitals, they meet the needs, but just barely. Our overall student population, it's grown over 600% in the last 5 years. So we have a lot more learners, and as you can see, the space hasn't grown any.
My name is Abdul Naeem. I'm a fourth-year medical student studying at the Windsor campus of Schulich School of Medicine and Dentistry. We have to keep in mind that the hospitals initially were designed more as a community hospitals with less emphasis on education and research. The next step in terms of improving that, I believe, would be more student-focused infrastructure available. For example, if you're taking a consult in the middle of the night in the ER, you have to compete for computer access with other people that might also be taking care of patients there. Whereas if you go to some of the larger centers elsewhere, they have designated medical trainee space available.
Our accreditation standards tell us that we have to have certain things. For example, a locker for each one of our learners. They need to have space to go and study in the library, quiet areas. So we don't necessarily have all of those things in place.
My name is Joyce Fung, and I'm a first-year family resident, and I'm a recent graduate of the undergraduate medical Windsor campus. So this is the lounge that's used by all the students and residents on rotation at this hospital. So there aren't enough lockers. You'll find that there are backpacks strewn across the area that we're supposed to be having our lunches in, and there'll be space for about 5 people to sit, for example, in this hospital, and maybe 15 people in the room itself.
Parking is an issue as well. I mean, our students have been asked to park off-site. They're sometimes going back and forth between the hospitals, so it challenges them in terms of their schedule, and they're trying to get from one procedure to another at different sites.
The simulation in surgery and also in just medical education has become the new big thing. Almost every hospital has to have surgical trainees, and we have research to show that if you do have good surgical centers with simulation, that the outcome in terms of technical skills is improved. So in our year, we had to go to London to get our simulation training done. There's no reason why something like that could not exist in Windsor.
Our hope is that someday we will see that Windsor Regional Hospital is known as an academic health sciences center. There needs to be certain standards that are met for that to happen. That status that goes with it. It would make it easier for us, for example, in terms of recruiting physicians. It would certainly be a shot in the arm for conducting research here as well. You know, you need space to do these things, and you need the proper equipment. So we're making do with it, but we're certainly looking ahead to that day hopefully will come that we have a new, brand new physical plant here in Windsor.